Hi there. Welcome. This is I am Moz. I hope you guys can hear me. If anybody the other side. Well, can you hear me the other side? Please let me know. Just give me a thumbnail or not a thumb. Just give me say something. Anyway, this is I am Moz. If you can hear me, please let me know. Or not. Well, the person just left. Well, today I have to make some arrangement here to make this life happen. So you guys, nobody's out there to tell me if you can hear me or not. Let me see. Can you hear me? Please let me know. Well, I must improve the sound. Please leave something there in the comment box. Yes or no. Myself, I can't hear myself. I'm asking. If anybody's there, it seems like nobody wanna say there is sound. Can you hear me or not? All right, good. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna use this. Anyway, this live is open. I'm gonna post a link. Anybody can come, can join, give a comment. Let me put the link here. It's just you click in that link, and yeah, let's talk. Let's talk, guys. Can you guys hear me? Please, can you leave a comment? Okay, I see nobody want to say yes or no. Okay, guys, you had on a screen the link. You can click in that link and you can join this live. You can interact. You can bring across your point of views. And okay, thank you, Cheryl. Much appreciate for that. Okay, I am Marwa, the live show that brought the dead alive. Guys, there's a link. I just put a link. If you wanna come on the show, feel free. Just click on that link or copy, go to your browser, and come get involved in this conversation. Okay, let me start. I am Marwa done a live show, and he said ungrateful people that you ever met or you ever dealt with, and that closed the American series. Close, dead, finish. Priya, dead. But brings alive the dead. The people could not long have a content out there because was nothing left. And for them was harder, like Night of Banana, Moguez, Quinto, the village cooking girl, and that lady that is here in the UK on social benefits, lives on the door. Now got fat. I don't know is the tabs or the medication she's taking. The daughter manipulates her behind the cameras. Yeah, these people were all dead. They didn't have anything because they could not. They don't have brains enough. So IMR give them an opportunity to create the content base. This is always like that. If it does not say nothing, if it does not do nothing, nobody says nothing. It's become too boring to watch. Oh, my cow, my this, my that, and that. He realized, let me spice this and close the chapter. That was very nice of him. Was very, very nice of him the way he structured and the way he went on and talk about. But what makes interest here, what makes interest here is the villagers, the way they react. Even the last video of Mogezi, if you have time to go behind my videos, I have a video called The Perfect Liar. And the last video of Mogezi shows you how Mogezi is the perfect liar. Yeah, how somebody can lie, how somebody can't go out of his own head and think about, okay, you have said this is all negative about me. Let me show you something else. Let me ignore you. That's how big business, how big men, big figures out there, they do. You tell them, and they say, like Vladimir Putin, you know, president of Russia. He hears all these leaders around the world, Russia's this, Russia's that. He keeps quiet. But when he takes actions, they're very painful actions. And here is Ayamaro taking action, not only to bite you, but to create a momentum that is no longer there. I'll give you an example. Nairobi banana, Dalek syndrome, and others. Stage of the traveler, and more. We see these people every time talk about the same subject. And you ask, are these people real? The only thing they know is just please subscribe, donate, uh, let's make this happening. I have amazing content. All these words only they know. But there is something beyond of this conversation, this live show that brought the dead alive. One of the things is this cooking. The village cooking girl comes now with a list of stories and she says, oh, underage girls. Okay, this is the second time she comments. She talks about Marwa being involved with underage girls. So, you know that is a crime. Whatever country in the world, it is a crime. So I remember that problem with Paulina, where people started dispute here. Paulina is 18, Paulina is 16, Paulina was 12, Paulina was 11, Paulina was 5. And that big peak at the good time with Paulina. And nobody came here and said, underage girl. So where the difference here of Ayamaro bring these deads, all these deads to life. Okay, Ayamaro had a very clear intention here, a very clear intention. It's time to close a page, but it's a time to send a message out there that I have enjoyed my life, great time, I had bad and good time, but those people, for me, they are no longer my peers. I'm not interested. Does not mean Ayamara will not greet them, will not say hi, whatever. He done it. We saw with Fellow the Boy. We saw what he done with Fellow the Boy. But what is essential here is when Ayamaro himself creates this life, every time Ayamaro creates a life, people, they don't read Ayamaro body's language. People, they don't see how Ayamaro is laughing, how Ayamaro is celebrating. Every time he comes, he brings something because people got bite big time. If you saw the life of today, it was 2 hours. We have Steve, Jay, Steve, whatever, back in the village. And many of you have asked, where's Steve? Where's Steve? He's back. And now Steve is going to be back alive. So this is Ayamaro. Ayamaro creates content where you never imagine. I could not imagine that Mogezi would go to Nairobi and make a video say, I got robbed. I got compassion with him, got robbed. But when I start listening the video to the end, I realized he didn't got robbed. He stole the idea. Mogezi understood very well what happened to Rocio and how these people, you watching me and watching somebody else out there, fell on the trap and throw your money to help the poor boy. Look the video done today. You're gonna see in that video, the first is the cover of the video. It seems like Ayamara sent somebody to beat him. That is the impression, is the message Moges was sending out there. And you are not reading that. You are reading what he's saying. That what is. But he's forgetting that Ayamara that didn't make his reputation in the village. He made his reputation walk around the world, show people the world. And then when you come and give this impression that this guy is a really bad person, like this village cooking girl say, oh, you want to be worshipped? He doesn't want to be worshipped. He always has said, this is where people start confuse themselves. They don't understand. It's not about worship. It's about mutual trust. Is you interact with him and leverage with him in a different space, coordinate spaces, and make things happen. Look to Gitiriba, look to Mayugulu, look others, look his own wife, content. That is all about Ayamaro. Look, Ayamaro gone to the forest, and so these people there, these poor people that can't have access to internet, they have their phone blocked, and dishes 1,000 shillings to this young man to go pay his phone. And you come here and say, this guy here is really a nightmare. Okay, let me tell you, Nairobi Banana, Ayamara is a nightmare. Yeah, indeed, it is a nightmare. That's why you don't even breathe your own air. Why? If Ayamara does not move a finger, you can't go to toilet. Wipe your backyard because you will not be money and the bank for you to buy toilet paper. So you have to get a 3-leaf or a newspaper. That is very harsh to clean your backyard. And this is all about here. Is you not seeing Ayamara bring the dead to alive, create this commotion. If Mini Awi comes that realizing Ayamara trick everybody in this, and very well done, Ayamara. I'm impressed. Why? Because Ayamara cares about others, cares what others do, what others are doing to survive. This is a guy that God has brought to this village to give these villagers an opportunity to make their own lives. I'm going to be referring here a lot about Mogezi and Ginto. Look, I do remember here about Ginto's story. When he saw Ginto, he was very fluent, he speak well English, and then he gave it the idea how to do content creation, YouTube, and also what Ginto didn't understood is a point where he has gone on his own. No, these people, because they live in village, they don't see across the road. Tomorrow morning, they have to go work and find a different work and make different things like we do in the diaspora, the people who live in the diaspora. Every day is a struggle. So as people accommodate themselves, soon as the Ayamara give them a shout and say, hey, give this guy 1,000 subscribers, they feel that is enough. As an example, somebody gave here, they can make 30,000 shillings. But it is 30,000 shillings enough? There is where the dilemma comes with this show that Ayamaro. Ayamaro was under pressure. Everybody wants something from Ayamaro. Everybody was bankrupt, basically. The village was bankrupt. There was no money flew except Ayamara. So Ayamara does not have more work for nobody. He is looking for himself. He's fixing his house. He's giving himself luxuries of his hard work. That is good. And others, they're struggling. So that is the idea of this life, to bring the dead alive. By bringing this dead alive, these dead people Mogesi is an example of the perfect liar. How many people walk in his shop and bought something? I can tell you, none. Because people they are watching Mogesi and then they don't want to associate themselves or go help him financially buy things from him. This is how human mind works. Human mind works in behavior of others. I will not buy my tomatoes for somebody I know is stealing the tomatoes from another shamba. No, I will buy from somebody I don't know what is the source of those tomatoes. I will not buy from the one I know is stealing from somebody's shamba. And here is the dilemma. Bring the dead alive like a joystick. Let's look to joystick here. Why joystick went to Kenya? This Western African woman that went hell, war, everything. Why she went? Why she went to Kenya? What was wrong? What was there in Kenya? She had to go. Okay, she went to see this figure. But let me put you in another perspective. Why did she didn't went to Hollywood see Brad Pitt, Janet Jackson, somebody else? Why they went to the village? They want to have this life that Ayamara had. That Ayamara never will tell you what he is going through and the hell and the pain. In those moments, the cameras are off. Everybody thinks every time that Ayamara is in a camera is fine. Rocio find Ayamara in bed. But the party was running. Ayamara was there in bed, was running a party. Why? Because this is a strategic thing. This is a goat boy that knows the show must go on. And here again, he brought, look, everybody's going off their minds. Everybody's going off their minds. Because content was already boring. Ayamos was no longer here. No, people lost interest. So he decided to wake up the dead. But the deads, they don't realize they fell in a trap. Now, Ayamara have 540 subscribers. For Ayamara to get that 540 subscribers, since the party was difficult and harder, but was something simple and easier, was those words. Oh, Masubuwan, who's that one? I don't know. That is have a problem with my mother. Look, hey, about David. David is my brother's family. I'm not bringing here. This is family affairs. And people carry on with the cavalry, assault to others. The congrats, mom is this, the congrats. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be clear. In a family, always there will be a drama, but not a drama as the Nyambuanzi boys. The Nyambuanzi boys are really ungrateful. Be honest and clear. The Nyambuanzi people, every single person that has taken a camera and talk against IMR, one day when they can't do it again, they will say, hey, it used to be a guy here built a house somewhere down there. That guy used to make our village to be known around the world. People they used to come and donate. People they used to call us, give us money, help us build the houses. Because this problem of the village, Yambwas, is gonna decline. People are gonna get tired of gossip. People they're gonna get tired not seeing Muges now is going to be on the top. You know, everybody wants to see content of Mugezi, what Mugezi say, what Joystick is saying, what Areva saying, Ernest and all these people. People they're going to go bananas and look into all this. This is great, but people they're not asking why all of a sudden these people are so activated. because the life showed that brought them from the dead. Thank you once again, village cooker. Thanks to Marwa, you're still walking. You're still saying things. You're saying Marwa sleep with underage girls. So now is your time to come and make that really bigger. Nobody knew you had interest in IMR. I didn't knew. I never thought. The reason you moved to the village, you are trying to trick Ayamara somewhere somehow, but you trick was David. David is the one got interest on you. You got crush on you. He tried, but it didn't work. That is a fact. Everybody watching the videos, yes, so. But now when you come here, you say underage girls. You're putting yourself in a checkmate. Those people follow you. They will start, they're gonna bug you. They're gonna say you, hey, come, prove it, prove, come, prove. So you better prepare yourself. You better prepare yourself. What's next? Because it's not gonna be easier. Yeah, it's not gonna be easier. This subject here is gonna be serious. It's gonna be serious. Yeah, it's gonna be serious. Because Rocio will not sleep. What you are trying here, you are trying to create intrigue between Rocio and Ayamara, because you're trying to tell Rocio that Ayamara in his airbag sleeps with other girls. That's what this village girl tried to do here. He tried to tarnish that image, that figure of Ayamara with excuse. There is something else. Is why she is scared to go to the village, because she became a liar, misleading. Is not only with Ayamara, others. She have relationships with others, different peers. And those relationships become conflictive in the village. And she feel threat because you can't have one lover left, one lover the right, and the same compound. This is what people hear. They don't read when see this content. It's the same when you see the content of what called Vinto, whatever, the guy for the fish pond. This guy never have intention of make that fish pond work. It's the same with the village cooking girl. Create a drama that put herself in checkmate. It's the same drama with the Vinto, what his name, I forgot it now. And this is where the problem. Anyway, guys, let me give you a chance. There is a link. If you want to come on the show, give your opinion, your views, just copy that link, press in your browser, and come on. Let's talk, let's discuss, and let's exchange ideas, your thoughts, your views. Don't feel shy. If you want, you can put the camera off and just your voice is enough. People can hear you. I want to just do it as an open platform, because it's much better to hear you, the other side, what you think, what you see, and also what you are trying. Malume, come on, Malume, come, join. There's the link. Just put in your browser, click it, and come in. Let's discuss a little bit. This is the point. Vinto does not realize now one thing. He does not realize his content is no longer interest. Is not a content of about fishing. Is about gossip. This is what the village came. And Ayamara realized that gossip is gold in the village. And that's why Gabi versus Gabi is isolated herself, because she has got a point where she say, I don't like this. Why I have to be talking bad about somebody else? Ayamara, yes, came to visit me. He surprised me indeed. That was positive because Ayamara gave a platform to her for her to express, and people hear out there, and many people went to her and help. This is where people they don't understand. There is again Mogesi not understand. He became a liar, the perfect liar, with the perfect sponsor. You see, because there are people behind the screens here thinking, if I can put money, this guy will talk. They will talk. They will talk nonsense, nothing practical. There is a fellow the boy. Because fellow the boy, honesty, many people doubt. People now they play with fellow the boy. Fellow the boy is in a different game now. Everybody play with fellow the boy. They sell him rubbish. They tell him things that don't work. This and that. And fellow the boy now is against the wall. It's like you have a gun and him is on the wall. I'm gonna shoot you. While Ayamaro is just showing his class, telling you what he thinks. I've done here a video. I have said there is a lot of things wrong with Ayamaro indeed, especially in that house. The specification of the house is costing him 3 times. Every time he does something, he doesn't want to follow the specification, the engineer requirements. He just want to do because he wake up, he's the owner. Yeah, he's the one, he's his building. What opinion I have that he can do better and attractive? Like he brought Starlink. He brought the Starlink. He should be make money with the Starlink. Why should we make money? One day, nobody will be there to pay for him to have Starlink. For the users of Starlink, everything in life cannot be free. That is why Elon Musk charge people for that. So Ayamara now have to become a businessman. Ayamara have to transcend himself. The eggs he have in his village, he have to start to sell. Make money. Ayamara now have to start to understand. He have to create conditions to have milk, this and that. And people come work for him, they have a coat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, how are you? Yeah. How are you? How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Come in. Let's talk. What do you think about this live show that brought the dead alive? What do you think about the Ayamara?
I think it's just another miracle, and he's giving them enough rope to see what they're going to do with it. And
Yeah,
they're doing the worst things that they could possibly do with it, which is double down in a losing hand.
good, good. Yes, indeed, indeed. That's what I'm trying to. But tell me now, what you see the reaction of Mugezi? That became so quite interest. He just fell on the trap or just react.
I mean, I didn't watch his videos because I really stopped watching them because I know exactly how the story is going to play out. So it's not worth my time.
Indeed, indeed.
The problem that uh, they all have is that they don't understand just by creating content they can actually create a business that can pay them way more than donations can. They
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they think the business of YouTube is donations.
So, what recommendations you say to them? What is the best
I
recommendation?
would say to them that instead of using the phones to just make hateful videos, actually figure out the size of Google and how much money they can make by just making interesting content.
Okay, okay, that is a good one. Yeah,
And
appreciate.
the other thing is, I remember when Dee was in the Philippines working with the grandma, and
Yeah,
then the two ladies started just harassing her.
yeah.
Uh, and I remember Marwa coming to her rescue and really just saying,
Rescue.
what is wrong with these lazy gang?" That's how the name came
I
about.
think we have lost here the connection.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm still here. So, and I'm looking at that and I'm saying, okay, so you have people from the village that are villagers that lived with Mara since he was a little boy sleeping with goats, that saw D just going to school and studying, and they see them that they're being attacked by people outside, and no one came to defend them from the village. So what does Mara owe them? He owes them nothing.
Indeed, indeed,
But
indeed.
because of who he is, and because he understands by the travels that he's gone around the world, and the fact that he had to struggle in Colombia and he didn't know what was going to happen next for him, and people's kindness out there allowed him to become successful, he's saying the least I could do is to give everyone around me the opportunity to be successful.
Okay.
But I mean,
Uh,
what I really appreciate is the fact that when he's done with them, he's done with them.
yeah,
and
that is
and
the
I, and
best
I
part.
want him and I want him to keep that.
Yeah, yeah, indeed. Tell me something. Now we have Rusio on the picture. What's changed? What did the dynamics change
Oh
here?
well, I think he's realizing that it's a lot more complicated in terms of people having access to him and his livelihood, because now he has responsibilities of other people and his
Okay.
unborn child. And I think what's going to happen is that when they decide to go back to Argentina and he's away from the village for a while, he's going to realize just how much damage his villagers have cost him. Because he should be well over 1 million. He should have corporate sponsorships. He should be way, way, way ahead of where he's at now.
What will be the best for Ayamara? Leave the village?
No, because I think he actually appreciates that lifestyle, and he understands that the way he sees the world is because he grew up in a village. You see what I'm saying? So I think he wants to offer that to the children, but I think he should spend 3 months away, 3 months back, 3 months away. I don't think he should stay in the village a year.
You agree with Mayugno when Mayugno says that when he comes to the village, when he's in the village, everybody goes mad.
I think it's not just when he's there. I think when he actually says something in his defense, because as long as he lets them talk bad about him, bad about him, bad about him, and feed the lies, I think people get comfortable. But when he defends himself, then oh my God, nobody knows what to do.
Yeah. Now you're talking about subscribers. It should be over 1 million. It should have corporate sponsors. Uh, is his fault
I
or
think I think it's also because of who he is. He doesn't have a brand manager. He doesn't have an agent. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't have qualified people that would be managing celebrities that would be looking for deals for him. He's doing it himself, which is kind of why we like the content as well, because it's not slickly organized sponsors and product placements and stuff like that. It's just his life. But at the same time, as he's elevating himself in status, and he's going to be surrounding himself with more and more people that actually knows where these proper resources are, he's going to change, and he should change.
okay? What was the best video did you watch ever of Ayamaru?
Wow.
The
It's a
best.
really old one. And I want to
Or
say, I think,
a very specific
yeah,
picture
yeah,
that
yeah, it's a really old one. When he was helping out a little boy and his family, and he set up the fishing business for him. I
yeah,
really enjoy that, because here is an African, and I think it was in the Philippines. It was one in the Asian countries,
yeah.
and he
It
was a
was an Asian
stranger,
country. Yeah, it was an Asian country.
and the difference that he did just in kindness, and then the willingness he was willing to give. I thought that was a perfect example for everybody in the world.
And what was the West? The West thing.
Oh,
You saw it, you didn't like it. Not to do with him, a scenario that he was there and it was awkward.
when he had to leave Ivan and go to the hotel in the tough part of DC because he didn't know anybody. He just was exposed to the world.
Yeah.
That's the toughest
Okay.
one. Other than Dominican Republic, and that was another one
Yeah,
too.
when he got
Yeah, when he got
got
beat up. Yeah,
arrested. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
That was quite interesting. Me too. That for me is the best moment I saw it. A
Well,
content
I'm
creator.
I'm a longtime viewer of you, and I've really enjoyed your consistency. You
Thank you
don't
very
post as
much.
much as you used to, but you definitely understand how the algorithm work, and you did the work. without the shout outs. So congratulations, Maz. I'm proud of you. And I'll send you a coffee. All right.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. You
Thank
take it
you.
easy. I got to go.
You don't need, I'm not on the platform for money. I'm on the
I understand.
platform.
I understand. But it's always good to get a gift. It's
Yeah,
always good to
okay.
get a gift.
I'll appreciate it.
All
The
right. No
reason
problem.
why, yeah, the reason why I do this is to
Mhm.
understand human behavior. I went through hell. I'm from Mozambique. That's why I call I am Mos. I went
Yes.
through hell, and then I try to understand my African fellows, and then I
Hmm.
see all them fell on the same trap and the same mentality
Well,
of
it
begging.
is. It is unfortunately a very. I don't want to say it's crab in a barrel mindset, but it's a very, very bad mindset where they are afraid of success, and unfortunately, the whole continent suffers from it. You see what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
you feel that somehow somebody else's success is taking something from you.
My love for you, man. You are saying the truth.
All right.
Yeah, you are
All
saying
right,
the
no
truth.
problem. I'll catch up with you again, Mose, because I'm in the middle of work.
Pleasure.
So it's good
Okay.
talking to you. All right, later. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Later. Okay, we have somebody here. Much appreciate for coming, DJ. And I still telling you if you want to join and this live, please do it. It's nice. We can chat. And there is the link. You just need to click in that link and come. I wish somebody from the village. You can be hater. You can be whatever you are. Doesn't matter. Let's talk. Let's exchange our point of views, analyze. And me, I'm open to listen. And like the gentleman done, don't feel shy because you are Nairobi Banana. I wish Nairobi Banana could connect himself and come express himself, what he thinks, whatever. I wish I am Carol could come and show herself and we talk. We are human beings. We have differences, but we are human beings on trending. If you're there, you're watching, why not? Come, show up, let's exchange. Anyway, let me, I don't see any, I didn't manage to convince nobody else to come. Let me just say a few words and about this. Well, here is something very interesting now to close this picture is the deads are alive and the internet is in commotion, but in a very bad note. Is those the ones in the commotion? They are not figured out. The main person that is IMR is in his way out. He just left them with the flavor. He's gone. He's gonna do better and good. And you gonna be fighting for another day of a donation. As the gentleman said, it's a good model business, and IMR has realized this is a model, it's a business model. IMR is going, but it's gonna leave a Starlink connection, internet, 24/7 available. Guys, 6,000 shilling a month, and is not gonna be used. Reflect this, think about this. How this dead, they're gonna run and sit there in the bushes and around Gintos and all these to have this access to online. Even some people they're gonna go mad, break in. Some people that will go to an extent to go and want to steal. We're gonna see these scenarios now in Villa Medellin. We're gonna see this guy Mayugno. We're gonna see any others, Nastos. You're gonna see so many people on the villa while Maro is not there because of the internet. And this is the guy that this woman comes now and say sleeps with underage woman. This is not going down easy. You need to produce receipts, my sister, or you became part of a big theory of conspiracy. We have seen and watched, you heard this gentleman, what he says. We've been watching I am Marwa. And then we know what kind of woman I am Marwa always had around. Mature woman. I don't remember seeing a girl of 15, 18, or 13. If you did, Please bring forward the receipts. Let's discuss. So you keep begging, and thanks of Marwa, you again beg. Take it, use it, abuse it, but you never gonna make it. Thank you. Good evening. Bye bye.